Hello, everyone. Penny Pudge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. It's good to have you joining me. I'm going to just get my YouTube up so I can see how far that leg is. And there we go. Okay. I hope everyone's doing well. I think this is, no. I'm trying to figure out that was my computer. I don't think it's that. But that shadow was, but all's good. So I am just going to show you how to make this card today. Do you love it? I loved it. So this says Emmanuel, God with us. Let me bring it up closer. I showed you this set last week. Here. See if you can see it there. Oops. Yeah, I have my ribbons in front of it. There. Now you should be able to see it better. There. Okay. So I'm just going to explain to you what I used. And I just want to encourage any of you who follow me. This is meant, oops, sorry. Let's see if we can get it from being so blurry. All right, now I'm going down. Oh, that leg is bad. There. Okay, that's better. I just want to encourage you to use what you have at home. Use your stash, use what stamps. You know, this is meant to just get the juices flowing and, just so that you can get ideas and that kind of stuff. And yes, I do appreciate it if you were to order from me, but I don't want you to feel like that's what this is about. I just want to encourage you to use the products that you have. And I tell my customers that all the time. So that is mainly what this is about. That is my computer. So it's going to have to be there, I guess, because I'm so close to the edge. I had moved this whole area over when I had friends over. So anyhow, and the screen paper is just there because I have that shadow. Okay, so once again, I'm going to move this. Once again, there's our annual catalog. Okay, and this is good until April 2023. Lots of fun things in there. Right now, we also have the mini catalog, which is running from July to December 2022. Okay, and we've gone through that. And my website, pennypudgestamps.net, you can go and view products there. So celebration is going on, started the 1st of July, will end August 31st. So some of the items in this have already sold out. But celebration is for every, they have two categories, $50 purchase and $100 purchase. Then you can pick something out of here. But I just want to show you. Yep, once again, my glasses are upstairs. That's so funny because I had them. Took them off when I ate, I guess. Okay. This is sold out, but let me just real quick look and make sure. I should have looked earlier, and I was too involved in something else on here to do that. It'll only take me a second. I'll just go to our updates. Okay. Jim's upstairs talking to his sweet sister, and I can hear him clear down here. It's so funny. Oh, there's so many, but out of this, all right, it doesn't tell me there. If you're joining me, I can't see you right now. I'll be right back. Let's do current updates. I think that's all right. So the two I know that are sold out is this paper set. It's not sold out because it wasn't for sale. It was free. It's Rings of Love. So that paper set is gone. And so these are, once they're gone, they're gone. And there was another paper. Oh, I know which one it was. This here is gone. You got the paper and the stamp for $100 purchase. Okay. Okay, so then we did get this notice, and there are other things available now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things in the $50 category and 4 in the 100. And it looks like some of them are already in the catalog. But like, for instance, there is the brushed metallic 12 by 12 cardstock set, which are, this is the gold. Then this is the silver set, and it has, and you can't, it's not very good printout. My printer does an amazing job, but for some reason these did not. That's the silver. The gold is down here. So you can get those. There's embossing folders, but this, it will come up with your choices when you check out. But if you have questions, you can call me, or not call me. Well, you could call me if you have my number off my website, but you could text me. You could reach out to me on Facebook. So anyways, any questions on that, let me know. So this is the card that I made, and in the description box, Pinterest card, I'm going to click on it and see if it's going to, yeah, it took me right to it. She doesn't give exact instructions, so I'm going to give you what I wrote down that I did. And we're going to make it in red today. Okay. So this is this paper, all the stuff I showed you last week. Well, let me show you the set. So it is, this is the stamp set. I did not use the stamp set in this project. Okay. So that's Decorated with Happiness. And the dies are Decorated Pines, and it does come as a bundle. So I used this large and this smaller pine, and these, I don't know where the other one is. I just threw them back in there. But there's this. You see the 2 gold ornaments on there. That's how they cut out. Okay. So that's the bundle set. and it is called Decorated with Happiness as a stamp set, and again, decorated pine dies. Okay, and then this is what I use for the sentiment. And I use the Emmanuel, God with Us. It's called Hope and Peace, and it is number 159773. Lots of nice fonts and different sayings on that. So on this, if you can see the background, so these pines that I embossed. So this is watercolor paper, and what I did is I wet it down. I used mint macaron and soft succulent, and I just used the largest brush out of the 3 brush set. Hey, Kelly. Okay, it's okay. I appreciate you sending Donna this morning because I was thinking of you and hoping everything was okay. So it's fine. You just do what you need to do. Okay, so it's just the largest brush out of the set. And I just did the 2 different colors on here. And I used my heat gun to let it dry mostly. And then you run it through the embossing folder. So this embossing folder has the pines, and it also has a snowflake one. And it comes as a set. Okay. So I really like this. I did not like my bow at first, but I watched a YouTube video that showed me how to do a double bow, and I'm going to show that to you today. Okay. So we're going to do it in red. And these are the colors. So this paper pack is yep, it's right here. Okay, this paper pack is Lights Aglow, and it's number 159535, and I showed this last week. Okay, so it's a 6x6, and there's 4 of each of them in there. So I decided I would do the red, and I've used cherry cobbler. I know it is pretty. There is a link in the description box where I found this on Pinterest. Okay. So I'm just going to give you these. This is the standard card envelope. You just cut your 8.5 by 11 in half, and I did it the long way. Okay. So it makes it 4 by 5.5, 4.25 by 5.5. I'm sorry. Okay. So then this, see, and they have the gold highlight. Hey, Lois. I hope you do learn something from here. Oh, good. Bob's back. That's okay. We'll see you later, Kelly. Thanks for popping in. Okay, Lois. See you. Thanks for stopping in. Thumbs up. Okay. So this is the gold on that. And this is cut at, this one is cut at, hang on, 4 by 5.5. Okay. And I don't put this down. I don't think I cut it very even. I'll have to trim that off. I don't put it onto my card until I have everything on top of it. So this is my base. You see I used the green on that one. And I'm doing this one just a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. I will be right back. just so that I can use some of that red for something else. And usually I would just use hang on, like a rectangle, but I'm just going to try this with another Stampin' Up! Die. And I'm just using my Big Shot and running it through. Okay. So I just cut it out in the middle because you're not going to see it anyways. Right? And then I am just going to use my snow. Whoops, went butterflies. Oh, I might get my other one out. That I know works well. And I'm going to put the gold here. Yeah, that is sticky. So if you can see what I'm doing. So this is gold foil. And we'll just try to get a sliver of it is all I want. Yeah. I have that glue everywhere. That's okay. I've got a little gadget that'll take that up. Okay. Then I'm going to do it on this side. So we just want a sliver of that gold. Okay. And actually, I did that different, but I really do like that. See how I put that underneath it? Which it will be underneath it, but more of it's going to be showing this time. All right, let me get that off of my card front. Okay. Oh, I'm going to shake you just for a minute. All right, then I am going to put this on top because I'm covering it. So what I did here was I adhered this. So this is different. I adhered this to my red. And this one, I adhered it to my white piece, the pine piece. But I'm doing it a little bit different here. So I'm going to go ahead and put some. I think we'll put dimensionals on this. I think that's what I did in my last one. So these are Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. Okay, and this one I am not doing the watercolor. I didn't want to make my bows on here green since I'm using cherry cobbler. So if any of you view this after we're done with the live and you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. And I will come back and hopefully see them and answer them. So these are Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. And it just, our foam, can you see? Just a tiny bit of dimension. And then these have another paper on the back. I'm just going to pull it off. And I'm using this from the dollar store, this little tool, because my tool from Stampin' Up! I cleaned up a couple weeks ago and never did find it after that. So I'm sure it's in the box wherever I put the extras from that. I haven't looked super hard, but if anybody pops in, just say hi. I'll look up at chat every once in a while. So, like I said, kind of think of what you have at home that might be similar to this. All right, so I'm going to put this right in the center. And I cut that center out so I can use that on another card. So I've raised this. Oh, okay. I need a paper of some kind right there. Okay. All right, so there's that. I'm going to go ahead and just take off this all the way across. There we go. And then here's my base, and I want my loops here to go down. So I will put that right there. This is such a pretty card. I just loved it. And I am doing, this is going to look completely different. Okay, ready? Let me see. I want my bows going down. I want this like that. Okay. So it's correct the way you guys are seeing it. The thing is, you can get an idea from watching videos or off of Pinterest or Etsy or wherever, but you can change it up and find all kinds of ways to do it. So this is the one I did first, and I just wanted to show you that there's other ways of doing it. All right, what I did with this was I stamped Emmanuel, God with us, and you see it's left a shadow there, and then I embossed it with the gold embossing. And there is not a die cut for this, so I'm just gonna cut it out by hand, and just none of it is whatever you want, however you want it to look. You can cut super close to the letters. You can leave more of a shadow. I'm gonna cut it out of there. I like Stampin' Up! Cardstock because it is so nice and thick. Okay, and this is Cherry Cobbler. This red. Okay, perfect. Okay, then I cut out sparkly silver from the mini catalog. It is called, it's not silver, it's red and white glimmer paper. It's on page 83 of this catalog. Okay, so I wanted a whole different look for this. So there's a pine there. And what I'm going to use this are just my mini dots, glue dots. Get the rest of the stuff out of here that I don't need. So usually what I do is just take this to my roll and just put it on there. Okay. And I only need this, and I'm going to go ahead and just take one and put it right on the back. I don't need a whole lot on this, just enough to adhere it down a little bit, and look how pretty that looks, you guys. See there? And I might just use a dot of glue, and I use the Tombow glue. that Stampin' Up! Carries. I love this glue. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that down. It's a sticky glue, but it adheres and dries pretty quickly. Okay. So there's that. And then I'm just going to use a glue dot, and I think I will put this right about there. I might put it there. Okay, so we'll just put a glue dot on the back of that. And there's not much space here for a glue dot, but part of it's going to be covered by the branch. So I feel comfortable putting it on there. And I'll show you why. We're just going to slide it up in here. Okay. There. So there's that ornament. Whoops. And then my other ornament right here. And I think I'll put it right about there. If anyone pops in, just say hi. And if you come and view this later, please feel free to leave a comment. If you have any questions, I will try to get back to you with it. Okay, we're going to put that there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and lay this one over the top. And I'm going to put just a couple dimensionals on this. Am I? Nope, I'm not. I am going to go ahead and take my glue dots again. So I have it right there on the tip. I'm going to just roll it. And then I'm going to come and put it. All I'm going to do is use 2 pieces. I'm sure that's all I will need. I'm going to roll it. Okay. And then let's just see how that looks. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So there's, I think I might move it over just a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put, so there's this. And I had tied a gold one. The gold just kind of brings out the gold here. And they have a gold and a silver combo pack. Okay, I'm just tying my gold bow off camera real quick. And that's a big bow. Okay. So once again, I am just going to put this, hang on. And then I'm going to show you how to do the double bow. Because I just could not get it to lay right till I looked at a YouTube video. All right, once again, I am going to use a little glue dot. And you won't be able to see most of this, so we're just going to put it in here for color. And you see how those are not lined. They're going out to, so we'll fix those because they're kind of going out to the side. So you can tuck it in your greenery, which is not greenery, right? Or get another glue dot and roll it. And I'm just going to put it right there. Yeah, these are small enough that rolling it really does. You can't see it. There. Okay. Now, let's make one of these. So this is Stampin' Up's. And like I say, just use what you have at home if you like. This is Glimmer ribbon. Can you see that? So pretty. Yeah. I like the sparkle because of the sparkle here. And I have made one, but let's see if I can show you this. This is because I just learned how to do this today. And I promise you, I've made bows forever. Okay, so you hold this with a small tail between your middle finger and your thumb. Okay. And then you just go up and bring it over your pointy finger. Okay. So I'm going to scoot this over a little bit. And then you're doing a figure 8. So I'm coming around that. I went to the front of it and I'm going to come back in the front of this, make the same way and then the same way. Okay. Now I am going to leave a tail here. Okay. Do you want to do it one more time? Hang on. Let's put a dark color behind me. Okay. So I'm going to let go of this. So I am holding this with a tail. Okay. I don't know how and it's different, 2.5 maybe inches. And it's with my middle finger and my thumb. So I'm going to bring this. See, last time I brought it like that, but I think, hang on. I think we're going to go front, there, figure 8, and then back down here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then you see this little triangle in here. Let me show you right in here with my 2 fingers. I'm going to take the second tail, the end. Let me turn my hand so you can see. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to put that up there. Okay. Pull it out. And then I'm going to bring it underneath this on the far side of it. Okay. And this should tie. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Yes, it is. I got to bring it to the far side, pull it up tight. There we go. Okay. Then I take these off my fingers, and it depends on how far apart your fingers are on how big. That wasn't right. We're going to do it one more time. This is with lives. This is what happens. All right, friends, here we go. Okay. So I'm doing this opposite of how I did before. Okay. So now I'm going to bring it through here. Get back over there. I promise you I did this so many times before I went live just to make sure I had it. I'm going to have to go find that YouTube video and do it again. Watch it again. Okay. Then you have to pull it tight. I'm taking it off of my fingers. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to come and just do this. Yeah, I'm not doing it right. This is funny. We're going to do it one more time. Okay. Wrap it, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it. And then I'm going to come around here. When somebody watches this and say, Penny, you need to do this or this, then I'm sure I bring it up through here. Just like that. Just like that. There, see? That tied very nicely. Okay, there it is. Look at that. Is that not pretty? I love it. Okay, so I've already done mine. So there's that. I don't care, and I'm just putting this right on top of it. I think I want this cut just a little bit shorter. So I'll go ahead and use another of my glue dots just to put right on top of that gold. There, so we have color, okay? And then my Emmanuel, God is with us, God's with us, I am going to put up on double glue dots, not glue dots, I'm sorry. All right. Then this way, and these you can cut. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? I didn't get to tell you goodbye. I think you and I might be the only ones here. Everybody else had to go. I didn't get to tell you bye this morning from your live. Whoop. All right, so I'm going to do a double layer of these just so it raises it up from that. Thanks, Vanessa. Okay, so there's that. So we're almost done with this. So I'm just putting adhesive, a double, so that it's higher. And it doesn't matter how pretty it looks on the back because nobody's going to see it, right? And I'm just going to tuck this right here. It says Emmanuel, God with us. Okay. There. So we're going to fold the cardstock. And see, there's the back of that paper. So that would have been pretty to use too. Thank you. I seen this one on Pinterest. There's a link below. And I thought, oh my goodness, I want to make that. But I can't. And they didn't have really directions, just the picture. So, and I can't leave well enough alone. So I had to do it in a different color. Hang on. I did not fold this the best. And it doesn't help that my reading glasses are upstairs. Oh my goodness. There. Okay. So up. We'll just go ahead and layer that on there. I'm going to do it this way. Because this is a little long, and then I'm just going to trim this out here. I just showed how to make a double bow, but I did it about 3 or 4 times. It was so funny because I had practiced and practiced, and then I didn't do it very well when I was live. Okay, so here's the one I'd already made. And here is the one we just made together. So just a different color, and I used the white shimmers cardstock there. So I love them. I think they turned out nice. Okay, ladies, I appreciate you stopping by. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. This is Stampin' Up! Products. So if you have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, please use them. But if you have any questions, you feel free to call me. And I appreciate you stopping in, and I'm not getting that because it's probably just a solicitor. Okie doke. See you at the next video, Vanessa. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. If you stop by later, I appreciate it. You have a blessed rest of your day.